Who didn't get the free salad? What's your name? Where are you from? Okay, but where are you from originally? You don't say. That's a really nice area. Hey, what do you do for a living? Okay, all right, that's great. That's great. I like that. That's really cool. Would you mind moving up front, please? Do me a favor, folks. Can everybody please move towards the center and towards the front, please? Thanks. Thank you very much, guys. Well, I just wanted to start you out. So my name is Frank, and I'm going to be your chef today. Everyone say hi, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
And on the count of 3, everyone tell me your name. 1, 2, 3.
Betty.
Okay, got it. Has anyone seen this show before? Great. When was it? Has anyone ever heard of something called waterless cooking? Does anyone have one of our veggie cutters? Today we're going to show you some things that has to do with waterless cooking. Who can tell me the medicine that they found in a carrot? Right back there. Yep, it's beta carotene. That is the first known prevention for cancer, and it's in our vegetable gardens. That's amazing. Now we're going to add some broccoli and some zucchini into our pot. How many of you ladies like broccoli and zucchini? That's great. That's good. Those vegetables are 2 of the best retardants for both breast and colon cancer. We're also going to add some yellow squash and corn on the cob. We're going to put it all in here. And then we're going to add some red bell pepper. And let me share a secret with you. Always add something red and yellow. This is because those 2 colors makes kids hungry. Can someone tell me what fast food restaurant signs are those colors? That's right. You got McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut. Just amazing places. I always wonder why my kids, every time I go by, they always want to have something to do with those restaurants. Now, when Mom cooked the veggies, what would she do? She would have to add water, correct? And then turn the temperature to what temperature? High. And then she'd boil them for 20 minutes. She'd stab them, jab them, and make sure they were dead. And then pour out the juices. They go right down the drain. You'd be better off to drink the juice and throw out the vegetables. Today I'm going to show you something different called water-free cooking. We're only going to use the moisture from the vegetables in our pan and the water that clings to the veggies, and watch and wait until you see the difference in how everything turns out. Okay, I'm happy to say that we have a famous chef with us today, and his name is Pierre. Everyone say hi, Pierre. And what is your real name, sir? Okay, you're going to be our chef today. And if lunch burns, who do we blame? We blame Bob, right, everybody? Everybody look at Bob. He's our famous chef. Okay, your job, Bob, is to tell me when to turn the heat down. When you see vapor coming around the edges here, I want you to tell me, hey Frank, go ahead and turn that down. Okay. And then there's greaseless cooking. Who would like dinner on the table when they come home? Don't we all? I have something up here, cooking up here in what we call the Dutch oven. Put everything in the morning, and then when you get home in the evening, everything is done. It's a stovetop. It comes with everything, even its own burner, and you cook in one pot. It's a cook pot with, you can cook a roast in it, a chicken, and you're not wasting energy. And then you can check out our panhandler. and it holds the lid in place. You can also use this as an oven, so you can bake stuff in it. You can use it as a slow cooker, and you can also put it on top of the stove as a 4-quart stock pot. This base here actually is something just adds to the cookability and the ability of the device itself. So how can we cook without water and without grease, you say? Well, let me explain. Most of the pans that we have are all one layer. And they have one metal layer. So our American manufacturing company took this concept and we took several layers, we bonded them together into a 0.110 gauge thermal core. This thermal core is the thickest cookware on the market. It cooks from the bottom up, the top down, and from the sides in. And the patented has a cover for vapor seal as well. As you can see, looking along the edges here, it gives you a nice tight lid that fits right and nestles in there to help you get your vapor seal. Here's a piece of our waterless cookware from 40 years ago. Can you look at that? Isn't this amazing? It looks just as good as the piece that's brand new that was manufactured this year. So I'm going to pass this around. I want you to feel this good American quality. And now I said that we're going to talk about greaseless cooking. And you're going to be amazed. With the chicken, we can fry with no grease. 10 pieces in this medium skillet. This one right here. It's going to cook from the bottom up to the sides. And then it's time to turn the heat down. Go ahead, Bob, so we can see that we have vapors coming up around our pan here, Bob. So we're going to turn this down. Is that right? Is that what we need to do? That's great. Thanks for the help with that, Bob. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this off and we're going to set it over here. And it's going to continue to cook. We're going to let that lid stay sealed so that it's going to cook from the bottom up, the sides in, and the top down. Okay, so what we all need to know when working with this type of cookware is medium to low. So we're going to be saving energy. How much water are we going to use when cooking our veggies? None. That's amazing. Now feel this cover. So I'm going to just go ahead and reach over here, Bob. I want you to feel the top. Now be careful because it's going to be hot. You see how warm that is? That's called your thermal core. That's what allows it to heat that up that way. So we're going to leave that sealed and then just set it back right over here. Okay, now we're going to boil some carrots. We're going to take our pot we got from our stock pot we got from Macy's. This is a $300 stock pot. We're going to take our vegetables. We're going to set them in here. Now, what would happen to this pot if we cooked the vegetables the same way we just did with the kitchen craft? You're going to see a difference. We have to add water to this to boil it. Otherwise, it's going to damage the pot. The vegetables are going to stick to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook it just like Mom did. We're going to add some water to this and we're going to boil these vegetables. We're going to leave this on over here just for a few minutes so we can watch and see the difference. So we're going to add the water in. We're going to boil the nutrition and the nutrients out. Wait until you taste the difference. It's going to be huge. You know, my friends, everyone takes pride in their home. And what's the most expensive room in your home to furnish? Yes, it's the kitchen. Can you believe that? One man said it was his wife's closet. I can almost agree with that one. When your friends come over to your home, you have beautiful appliances with the Thank you. Take two. We had a guest appearance from Charming the Cat. We're going to continue on with our show. All right, so as we were saying, So you have beautiful appliances with a $3,000, range. You got your $5,000 Sub-Zero fridge, your $30,000 kitchen cabinets. I mean, we spare no expense when we set up our kitchens. Is that correct? But then somewhere in the lower part of our kitchen cabinets lies the appliance that touches the food. And it sounds like this. One lady told me she wished her pans looked as good as these. And why is that? So we call these the most expensive pans you can buy. Why is that? It's because you throw them away and you buy them again and again and again. This was Dad's favorite egg pan. This is something I grew up with. This is the Teflon. It comes after about a year, it becomes Tefloff. Okay, the average person replaces it every year for $25. Doesn't sound like a lot, but the old one is in the landfill, and in 25 years, you've spent over $700 picking up and buying the same device, the same cookware each time. That ends up in the landfill, polluting our earth. So let's fry an egg. We're going to move our vegetables over to here. They're done. We're going to put this egg on this 7-inch saute pan. Nice 7-inch. See how nice that curve is there? It's very nice to work with. Very shiny. Very easy to work with. Okay, so folks, you can use two kinds of oil when you're cooking when you're sauteing with these pans. You can use olive oil or coconut oil spray for flavoring. Just spray a little bit in the pan and cook it on medium-low. See, okay there. Now we're going to turn it on medium-low. There we go. And then we're going to let the pan warm up. Okay, I like to use fat-free, cholesterol-free olive oil. How many of you use olive oil? It's really great for you, so that's good news. Good news, guys. All right, and how many of us like to cook with butter or margarine? So everybody knows that because butter is awesome because it's made by God, and God only knows who and what is in margarine. Under the nonstick pan is the aluminum, as you can see in this pan here, as those anodized pans. So there's aluminum in here. If you've ever used aluminum cookware, so a couple of things I want to let you know is they start off nice and they're shiny, and then they turn dark on the inside. And that's not good. So as you're cooking certain types of food, the pan gets shiny again. What kind of foods is that? So we're talking about foods that have acid in them, like tomato sauces, things like that. Anything that has acid. And where do you think all that black stuff goes that was in the pan? It's now inside the food. So does anybody know what diseases are associated, or possibly associated with aluminum? Yes. Yes, most people say Alzheimer's. I'm not a doctor, but I would say one thing, that it's against the law to feed dogs in an aluminum dish because it makes them sick. But we can feed our family out of it. Okay, so now it's time to flip the egg. All right, so we're going to flip the egg. We're going to take this and we're going to flip it real quick and watch. See how the egg is not sticking to the pan. You see that? And then we're going to take it real gently and we're going to watch how this is really nice and flip. Look at that, perfect. I almost dropped it on the floor. Oof, almost got you, Bob. Thanks for sitting back. All right, so let's see, where was I here? Let's get caught back up. All right, so we're gonna let the egg fry for about another 90 seconds. And keep in mind that the egg with no grease and toxic coatings. Look how beautiful that is. Who would like one of these egg pans if I gave it to you? We're giving some away at the end, so stick with me, okay, guys? This is going to be amazing. That egg didn't stick, did it, Bob? Then there was everyone's favorite skillet. Everyone's favorite skillet, to include my parents. So look at this one. This is your cast iron skillet. It looks great, but it's not really sanitary. Not sanitary at all. All right, so How does that work? So when Mom bought a brand new cast iron skillet, the first thing she had to do, it's called seasoning. So she seasons it. How do you season them? You take them and you smear oil all over it. And you put it and you bake it and you cook it. And you let that oil sit and seep into all those pores and seal the pan. All right? That's called seasoning. So one of the things that you never did though is you couldn't wash it. Why is that? Because if you washed it, it washed the seasoning right back off again and everything would go right back to sticking. So then when Mom made her famous fried chicken, and guess what it tasted like? It tasted like Mom's famous catfish. Can you believe it? Does anybody know why it was? Oof. All right, it's because it was called seasoning. So everything that was seasoned in the pan just keeps carrying on over. My friends, we have a sanitary stainless steel fridge to keep our food cold. A stainless steel range to get it hot. And when the only thing that touches our food is our hands that we wash and our skillet that we don't wash. So does that mean we would want to wash our vegetables and our dishes in a cast iron sink? No. No, I don't think so at all. All right. So we bought this stainless steel pan at the mall. We're going to bring this other one over here. This one we bought at the mall. This is the $300 pan. And we have all the, excuse me, wrong pan. All the food that we boiled, and we have to use grease, and the metal gets really hot. There's rivets on the inside. These rivets hold bacteria. It's hard to get them clean. So we've tried everything from the copper pan on TV, the green pan, the blue pan. I'm waiting for the whole rainbow to show up any day now. All right. So then it ends up in a yard sale. You can probably walk around your neighborhoods and find stuff at yard sales for 25 cents because people are done and ready, got the new one, following that life cycle of the frying pan. At Kitchen Craft, we made this perfect pan. Okay? Look at that thing. It's beautiful. We put a bake-like handle on it that won't burn you. You see that? It's nice. It's not hot. We have a welded... The actual areas where it mounts is welded straight to the outside shell of the pan. It's not penetrating. There's no rivets. There's a flame guard to help protect your hands. There's finger guards, as you can see on the bottom. It's a pistol grip. It's got a thumb rest, and it makes it very easy to hold these pans. So we had a hand surgeon design these handles with the pistol grip that won't get away from you like the metal handles. And there's a thumb protector that will keep you from burning yourself. And the no drip edge, this is a no drip edge right around the outside. And the flame guard, that's these right here, those flame guards will help keep the handles from getting hot when you're cooking with this cookware on a gas stove. And it comes in any color you want. Here, we have it in stainless steel gray. Very beautiful. Like our other stainless appliances. And it's waterless and greaseless, which means much healthier, a lifetime forever warranty, which means it lasts forever. This cookware will last forever. And what if you buy everything, which means this is the last cookware you will ever buy. Let me back up. So let me say that again. I did hiccup there, everybody. So this will be the last cookware you ever buy. All right, so then we have everything in our life, everything that we purchased in our life had a forever warranty, and we only needed to buy it once. Where would we be financially? A most important feature of all, everything you see here is handcrafted in West Bend, Wisconsin, in the United States, and it's been manufactured there since 1906. Our engineers took several layers of aluminum, wrapped it up in surgical steel. Okay, so several layers of aluminum, surgical steel, and it's the same on the inside for both sanitation and the outside for easy cleanup and extreme durability. They use the same stainless steel in this cookware that was used to build the St. Louis Arch. And that was over 60 years ago, and that still looks great. Kitchen Craft is the only .110 gauge steel cookware with the most durable cookware in the world, and it works great on gas, electric stoves, and even the new induction burners. We are keeping on the cutting edge side to make sure that our cookware maintains with the future of the induction range, which means less power, less energy, more efficiency, cheaper overall cost long term. That's American quality that's not made in Hong Kong or the job's gone. Who thinks buying American made is important? There's over 200 types of cookware on the internet that are all foreign made. And if price is all that matters, you'll get what you pay for. They'll also sell you a Rolex for $50. Shake hands with the world's best American-made cookware, Kitchen Craft waterless cookware. Okay, Chef Bob, it's time to see how your cooked veggies came out. But first, here's the boiled veggies. Let me bring these over and let them show them to you. So we stabbed them, we jabbed them, and we made sure they're dead. And now we're gonna pour the juices out, all right? Here we go, pouring the juices out. See all those juices? See the color of what happened to the water? It pulled all the nutrients and the juices right into that cup. It didn't even leave anything in the vegetables. So now that we have the kitchen sink as the best fed member of the family, folks, we have a choice. We can eat healthy or take medicine. Remember the juice you threw away? Well, we pay $15 for vitamins to give our family. This is like throwing away the coffee and eating the coffee grounds. Now here's the water-free, boil-free, and fat-free veggies. Now on the count of three, everyone go, wow. That's WOW, without water. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. See that? See how that pan just nestles right inside the lid? And the vegetables, look at the crisp colors. Notice that the color of the broccoli is still green and not gray. The veggies aren't mush. Wait until you taste the difference. It's completely amazing. And if your honey comes in and asks what's for lunch, and on the table say, it is. There's a healthy lunch for under $2 in less than 10 minutes. If you go online at waterlesscookware.com and read reviews, you'll see thousands of 5-star reviews, and you'll see people who have lost huge amounts of weight and lowered their cholesterol by 300 points or more. And this is what a heart surgeon shows a patient before a $350,000 surgery. Let me show you this picture real quick. See that? That's crazy. We start out as babies with healthy arteries, and our parents feed us Gerbers. Then our veins, as we get to be 11 years old, eventually we're eating burgers and fast food and things of that nature. And eventually the artery is thinner than a strand of spaghetti. It clogs up just like the drain in your sink. And all we keep doing is pour more grease in it. Does that make sense? And we wonder why eating right with non-toxic metals is important. This will amaze you. The Franklin Institute in Philadelphia has proven that if you took all the bloodstream in one human being and tied it together, that it would be over 100,000 miles long and go around the earth 4 times. One microscopic particle of metal could do great damage, and boiled food with no fiber cannot cleanse these precious arteries. Okay, everybody, let's taste the difference. Pass around the toothpicks and get ready to be impressed. How was the corn, guys? Anyone try the broccoli? How was it? If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, this way of cooking for your family is for you. Who would agree if we'd cook and eat this way, we'd probably be healthier? When is a good time to start? We had an 84-year-old grandmother that bought 8 sets at once. When we asked her what she was going to do with the 8 sets, she said, I have 7 grandchildren, and better health is the greatest gift I could ever give them. And the 8 set, that's for me. I used to buy things I needed. Now I buy things I deserve. What a great gift that she bought for her grandkids and for herself. By the way, has anyone seen a pan like this? This is a piece of our 3-ply cookware from 40 years ago. This one right here. When you hold it up to the new one, like I showed you earlier, they look the same. How many other appliances do you have that will last a lifetime and will continue to look like new? How does yours look, Mrs. Smith? Do you have any family that are veterans or members that are veterans in our audience today? Since we're an American-made company, we have been authorized by the military, and they give us rights to use the major branch insignias on our knobs. So we have a veteran-owned company, and if you have served, we give you the additional knobs to thank you for your service. And from one veteran to another, I want to thank you for all that you've done. Okay, we do have door prize drawings. We have door prize drawing, and if you're in the front row, you get 2 chances, everybody. Congratulations. And I want to give Bob my chef one too. Here you go, Bob. Thanks very much for your help today. Okay. All right. We realize that some of you are just resting. Some of you don't know why you're here. And some of you wanted to just come up and get a free brochure. For those who are serious about your family's health and want a brochure and to hear about our specials, please move up to the front and center. Everyone else, thanks very much and God bless. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Let me get these ready to hand out to you guys. All right, Bob, here you go. Here's that brochure for you. Go ahead and take a look at that. We'll go over that in just a second. All right, everybody that's here, does everybody have the have this one up front? We're going to do this one first. This is the kitchen craft. We're going to go over the different sets and the things on the front there. All right, and on the back side, you're going to see the your prescription for better health. So we're going to start out with this portion here first, though. Okay, guys? All right. Okay, everybody look at me and pay real close attention. I'm only allowed to go over this once. And I need your undivided attention. I'm going to be giving each of you a brochure. Underneath is a prescription for better health, as I just showed you, which gives you the opportunity to invest in your family's health. Everything can be bought separately, but pay attention because I have some specials that are really good. All right, so this is the kitchen cutter. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner here, the kitchen cutter. And this comes with 4 cones. Does anyone have one of these? Okay. All right, Mrs. Smith, you have yours. Thanks for being here. And it still works like it was new. That's great. It's good to hear. All right. So they're great for canning. And this is the Trio, the one that's right in the middle. The Trio, this includes an amazing little skillet we fried our egg in. As you can remember, the 7-inch saute skillet. And then you have your 12-inch saute skillet. And then your Jelly Roll roaster. I mean, this is so what you can do is you got your Trio and includes all those 3. You can fry your eggs. You meet the big brother. You can make pancakes, grilled cheese and stir fry, scrambled eggs for the whole neighborhood. I mean, look how big these pans are. They can cook a whole mess of eggs for everybody around just to show them the new cookware. And this is going to last forever. One lady called it the midnight skillet. She says if he comes home after midnight, oh boy. And as we covered earlier, so the Jelly Roaster Pan is one of the great roasted pans, dinners. You know, if you're newlyweds, you can cook the roasted chicken and veggies on the same pan, and then you can just eat from the pan, less dishes. It also works great for cookies and brownies. All right, we're going to pass around the bake pan here real quick. Everybody, you'll be amazed and feel the quality of that. You know that it won't warp or bend. I've had that happen before with the cheaper, thinner stuff. Who would use these if I gave them, these three, if I gave them to you? So Bob, you like that set. That's great. Good to hear. All right. Well, I have one more surprise in a minute. And our famous gourmet cooker, look at this thing. This is the famous gourmet cooker. This can be bought separately, and here again in this amazing dinner, and put it in the morning, and then when you get home at dinner time, right when you get home, dinner's already cooked for you. You'll love the panhandler and never have a messy, crowded countertop again. I mean, it attaches right to the side, holds the pan right there. You can just leave it there throughout the day. No big issue there. It'd be great. And who could use one of these if I gave this to you as a gift? Let me see what I can do. And then we have our classic set. All right, so the classic set. It's been around for over 100 years. And it's been the ideal if you were cooking for a small family of 1 to 4. All right, this includes the 1 quart that we cook the veggies in. That's over there. It also includes a saute skillet, a small chicken fryer, or a 1 3/4 saucepan. Turn it over and upside down and serve the dinner for 2 and have only 1 pan to clean. And you get the big 3-quart sauce and soup pan that's great for corn, chili, or stew. And the 10-inch covered. This is great for frying chicken, pork chops, or perfect steak. And you'll find it's amazing when you're for grilling or for cooking seafood. Add the 2-quart saucier. Is awesome for making sauces, and an extra egg pan. Or turn it over, and you now have a dome cover. So for your 3-quart or the all-in-one with a Cornish hen or a small chicken for 2. And then we can do something we've even been famous for that cuts your energy bill in half, which is called stack cooking. Place all of these in one. Place the all-in-one in the 1 quart on top and cook 2 foods on 1 burner. You may not do this every day, but it does cut down on your energy, and cooking for the whole family because you run out of burners makes it great and easy. And the deluxe set. So the deluxe set is the big pieces of the Super Dome roaster that you can roast in, stir fry, or even turn it over, and then you have a dome roaster cover or the 5th burner. And you can cook your pot roast in the jumbo 6-quart and cook some of your favorite veggies on top. Saves energy, saves space, and your friends will be amazed. When you cook 3 things on 1 burner, the only place we don't recommend this is California. And on the back side is the works, as you guys can see. So you've got the trios, the classic, the deluxe. Go ahead and flip that over, and you got the work set right there. Everybody see that? Okay, so I'm going to go over that real quick. So the only thing everything that's in the front portion, plus the amazing wok, then you get your big 2-gallon, 8-quart and cover, our famous stainless steel griddle, and the 4-piece bake set and roast set. That will become a family heirloom. This stuff is amazing, how long it lasts. This is a set that for the serious cook. And those of you take your odds and ends to the church thrift store and have a beautiful matching set of sanitary stainless steel cookware as the most important appliance in your home and in your kitchen. Okay, let's get down to the best part. What does good cookware cost? Good cookware, like anything, you get what you pay for. Who would agree? If you're looking for expensive cookware, you can buy and buy and buy again. This costs you money. Kitchen Crafts saves you money. You only buy it once. And Mrs. Smith, you bought yours how long ago? And you're still using it? And it looks good. That's amazing. Would I say that you paid around $800 back for your set back then? It seemed like a lot, but it's a lifetime investment. Wait until you see what your set is worth today. You made a great investment. 40 years ago, sets of wireless cookware sold for over $800 at in-home dinner parties, and a new Chevy was $3,500. Well, now a new Chevy today sells for $35,000. And if you price good cookware in the better department stores, you'll find All-Clad at Williams-Sonoma is $200 to $500 a piece, and sets run anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000. And it's worth it, and you get what you pay for. Everyone take out your pens. Okay, we're going to write down the show specials. Okay, all right. So we're looking up here. We're going to look at the kitchen cutter. This retails at your restaurant supply store for around $395, and it's on sale for less than last month's cell phone bill. This is only $279. Right next to that, we have the 3-piece trio, which is great for sauteing, stir frying, and roasting. The trio retails for $489, and it's on sale for less than my last smart TV, and that's only $395. Next, we have the 4-quart gourmet cooker. All right, and this retails for $495, and it's on sale for less than half of what I paid for my last cell phone, and that's only $395. All right, so now we're going to get into our sets. Okay, now our 10-piece classic set, which was $800 40 years ago, retails for over $2,195, and it's on sale. All right, for less than my obsolete Apple laptop. Okay, and this is only $17.95. Okay, that's $17.95, everybody. Isn't that a great deal? Excuse me, we're going to strike deal from our vocabulary. All right, the deluxe set we're going to be carrying on is our best value, and it retails for over $3,500 and factory direct. It's less than a one-night stay at the Houston General Hospital. All right, and that's only $26.95. And then the works. You get everything you saw up here, including me. And it retails for $4,995. It is on sale for less than my dining room furniture, which we only used twice last year. This is only $39.95. Okay, we're up to my favorite part. Who likes gifts? Who likes our cookware? And who would agree that if we would cook this way, that we could live longer and be healthier? And when would be the best time to start? Now! And one last question. If everything we bought in our life was made in America and had the same lifetime warranty as is cookware, where would we and our country be financially today? The best news is every family can afford this cookware. Excuse me. The best news is every family can afford to cook healthy. We have a layaway plan that's less than a Starbucks a day. And you can take up to a year to pay. We ship your cookware when you make your last payment. Or we have a flex pay plan where you can take your credit card with the most points and you can take up to 3 months to pay. But we're going to ship your cookware next week. And that comes out to about $20 a day for the next 3 months. We spent $20 eating lunch yesterday. If you left your credit card at home, that's okay. We can call you for that. We do that all the time. Or we take cash, checks, cows, pigs, rowdy kids, and jewelry if needed. We just want you to cook healthy for your family. We come to shows to buy nice things for our home and our families. And I promise you that there's nothing more important or beneficial for your family than healthy cooking. And our cookware will be on sale during the entire show. So, you can come back anytime and I will honor these sale prices. However, I want to do something very special for you in this demonstration right now. What we normally do is the first person who raises their hand and says, "Yep, Frank, I'll take a set." We have been giving one of the salad cutters as a gift to the first person who raises their hand. But business has been really good, and I want to help as many people out as I can with this, putting this cookware in their home. Why is business good? The new norm is cooking healthy meals for our family. How many of you are more health conscious since the pandemic? And how many are you cooking at home more than ever before, where you know it's clean and virus free? Of course. In fact, an average family of 4 spends $80 at a restaurant plus tip and gas and tolls. That's over $5,000 a year. And you could save by just eating at home one more time a week. In 30 years, that's $150,000 you could save. So for this demonstration right now, the first 2 people who raise their hand and let me know you're going to get any set for your family, I'm going to let you choose from the salad cutter or the trio. My gift to you, your choice. Say, "Thank you, Frank. You can have the first one, and I can do this for one more." Turn in your hymnals to page 225. Amazing cookware. And down on the left side, where it lists the set individual items, pick your gift. That's right down here, guys. Pick your gift, and then I want you to write FREE. That's free. And you can have the first one, and I can do this for one more. Say, "Thank you, Frank." There's a short survey in the upper right-hand corner, as you guys can see up here. If you can fill that out and let me know what impressed you most. And then there's something that's really special that I want to do for the families that are investing in their sets today. I'm allowed to give some things away at my own discretion when business is good. And another reason is business is good is the American people are buying American made. How many of you are trying to buy American made when you can? You bet. It's very important. So I have something very special for me and our factory workers. Those first 2 people from this demo who raise their hand, let me know who you are, will receive the gift of your choice, and you will also receive the $400 gourmet cooker as a gift for your family from our factory. Now that is exciting. You can have the first one, and I can do this for one more. Okay, here's what we need to do. Come down to the bottom left side on your prescription for better health, and I want you to write in gourmet cooker, and make sure right next to that you write in gift. All right, guys. Very good.